Peace and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Peace and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. Peace and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. In case y'all wondering why y'all always see the birds in the garden, because this out there, this ritual, this part of my day-to-day, breath-to-breath experience. As y'all can see, it's cloudy today. It was 90-something degrees yesterday. 90 humidity yesterday. And all of a sudden, it look like we gonna get it today. So I got on out here. It's 10 o'clock. I try to tap in with y'all. Tap in with y'all. And wish everybody wholeness. Wish everybody peace. Shout out to the Soul Control team. Shout out to Ice Cream Dream Tarot. Shout out to House of Oshun TV. Today the word was hopefully we can get through this and it don't cut off on me. Bear with me. Today the word was serenity. And before I go any further, let's take a moment and recite the serenity prayer. Source, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I shake, so it is. What's strange about it is because I never know what serenity even meant outside being taught the serenity prayer as a child. Most of us probably can identify with that. So I was led to grab my J.H. Rodell synonym finder. And I looked up the word serene. Y'all bear with me. To see where this going. So many words connected to serene, where serenity comes from. But in order to get to the root basis, you gotta go to where it started at. So I went to serene. Serene, adjective, meaning tranquil, peaceful, calm, quiet, restful, Apollonian, halcyon. Bonny, pastoral, idyllic, collected, composed, self-possessed, cool. Example, cool as a cucumber. Inference, together, self-controlled, steady, poised, balanced, level-headed, imperturbable, nonchalant, at ease, at peace, unruffled, undisturbed, untroubled, undismayed, unperturbed, unexcited, unmoved, clear, cloudless. We can't say that today. Unobscured, fair, bright, sunny, rosy. So though we having a cloudy day, it ain't looking like the previous was. I'm serene. I'm very sunny. And ain't this something? It's gonna rain. It wanna rain while I'm doing this. Hold on, I'm gonna put this on pause and we're gonna get back to this, man, after I get, in the house so my books don't get wet. Y'all pardon the interruption because it went to raining, but we're gonna try to get this in. I ain't wanna go inside. If I hadn't had these books, I'd sit out here in it. You know, because that's how I get down. I tap in, all the way in. I take, you know, moon baths, sun baths, rain baths. You know, if I ain't had no neighbors, I'd be butt naked, rooted with my feet in the earth. But, you know, yeah. Serenity. We went from serene and now we going to serenity. Serenity was tranquility, peacefulness, peace, quiescence, quiet, quietude, quietness, calmness, stillness, peace of mind, ataraxia. I gotta find what that means. Imperturbability, unflappability, unexcitability, even temperedness, composure, self-possession, self-control, self-command, aplomb, sang-froid, poise, repose, and inference is cool, presence of mind, level-headedness, cool-headedness, coolness, equability, equanimity, equilibrium. So I discovered when I read those two words from the synonym font and all the words all the synonyms or words that's attached to them or interconnected to them. They have been used positive for us as well as negative against us. That's interesting. But another part of or why this going in the direction that it's going, because this is the third day I picked up that book again just to see what was going to happen. And when I opened the page, it said develop self-control. Self-control. Self-control is basically, self-control is an aspect of serenity. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. When I think about it, it's the same message steady penetrating through me through different words. It's still a state of being still. That's what I just did, be still. Self-control is a state of stillness. And stillness is more of a state of mind to me. You know, more of a mental application. Everything is meditation to me. Everything I do is meditation, even physical. You know, it's not what I'm doing. It's what I'm thinking behind. It's what I'm thinking behind what a person or people may see me actively doing in the physical. You know, it's a mind share. I don't like to use the word state of mind because I'm not broken up. I'm not in 50 pieces to be in 50 places. You know, I'm whole. But so this is my mind state has become a mind share. You know, and when you become a mind share, you can share with other minds. But we're still talking about develop self-control, and as always, according to this book, it be a scripture applied to it, and I'm gonna share it with y'all. It says develop self-control, and the scripture is Proverbs. I think I need glasses. The scripture is Proverbs 25:28. Pardon me. And it says, "He who has no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls." He who has no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. He who has no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Let us meditate in that for a minute. He who has no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. I don't want to see nobody in that place. and maybe that's why I'm led to do this. So, because I may be speaking to somebody that, you know, need a spiritual hand to be pulled up out that place. But I'm gonna finish sharing. It says self-control is a fruit of the Spirit. Self-control is a fruit of the Spirit. See Galatians 5:22-23. For those who are Christian or those who study from the Bible, it says self-control is a fruit of the Spirit. See Galatians 5:22-23. It develops as we spend time fellowshipping with God and practicing obedience to Him. Sometimes we would rather that God control us and make us do the right thing, but He wants us to rule over our own spirit. Woo! Did anyone catch that? Let me read that. Let me read this a little more with more power and emphasis. Self-control is a fruit of the Spirit. See Galatians 5:22-23. It develops as we spend time fellowshipping with God and practicing obedience to Him. Whoever God may be to you, your higher self, you know, whatever you practice. Sometimes we would rather that God control us and make us do the right thing, but He wants us to rule over our own spirit. Self-law and master of oneself. You know, thought, attention, feeling. Nobody govern us but ourselves. We are governors of our own feelings. Proverbs 16:32 says, "He who is slow to anger is better than the mighty. He who rules his own spirit than he who takes a city." It takes self-control not to get offended, not to become angry every time somebody doesn't do something the way we want it done, not to get offended every time somebody doesn't agree with you, not to get offended every time somebody don't compliment you about something that you did for you. Self-control is needed over our thoughts, our words, and our appetites. Because what you think you eat. You got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to the foods you digest. But once we master our own spirit, we are considered to be powerful in the eyes of God. Once we master our own spirit, we are considered to be powerful in the eyes of God. Stronger than one who takes the city. And with that in mind, I wish you peace and blessings. I wish you love and light. I extend to you health and wholeness. And most of all, I exude to you all the serenity that I can muster up in this about to rain, beautiful day, joyous moment that I am experiencing in this present timeline by sharing myself with you, because we are only one. Thank you for this moment. I appreciate you. You know, like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, this is out with God. One life, one love. Peace.